You knew it wasn't going to be easy when you moved to Los Angeles. What's up, y'all? It's me again. How y'all doing? I hope y'all are having an awesome day. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really just want to talk about me making this video right now is hard because I'm only human. Like, sometimes you get discouraged. Getting back on YouTube, for me, for example. Today, I've been kind of down, all these negative thoughts, like, about, am I wasting my time making these videos? But you have to just, like, keep going. Like, it's never going to be easy. Discipline. That's something that I need to really get, because I'm such a rebel naturally. Like, if I don't want to do something, like, that's just it. But I have to get out of that now, like, as an adult, when it comes to things that I'm passionate about. Because the past 3 years have been so insane with COVID and, like, the pandemic and now the recession and me moving away from LA temporarily. Like, it's been a lot. So a lot of mixed emotions. When I get in the dumps like this, I ask myself, Tyler, did you think this was going to be easy? Like, hello. But, you know, moving away from LA, like, really kind of traumatized me too, because in a way, in the back of my mind, I felt like I failed because I left LA, when in reality, it's just, you gotta charge into the game. Like, the world got crazy. Sometimes pride can step in and you not even realize that's what it is. I'm not afraid to just face reality. Like, okay, like, I'm living in my car now. I can't book anything. Like, modeling agencies are not signing people right now. And I'm focusing so much on surviving that I'm not even being creative. So let me just take a step back and go back to my grandma's house for a little while and just regroup. It's not over, but let me just step back for a minute. I don't want to say I envy anybody, but I really think it's so neat when I meet someone whose family is supportive of them pursuing, like, their modeling dreams or their dreams of being an R&B singer or whatever the case, especially in the Black community, like, cause it's just so rare. My family isn't like that, but everything happens for a reason. It makes you very strong, like, whatever. But so, like, today, making this video was so hard. It was so hard for me just to muster up the strength to just do it, because I was in my head. I'm like, oh, like, am I wasting my time on YouTube? Like, you know, whatever. And then I had to remind myself, I've always wanted to be a YouTuber to, you know, bring in a community of people that I can relate to. I've always been misunderstood. Like, I've always felt like an outsider. I rarely meet people that I just vibe with and I'm 100% comfortable around. I don't know, I'm not saying I'm like some creep or anything, but there's always a disconnect with me and so many other people. Like, I've went to so many different, like, crowds of people, like queer people, models, like class clowns, like filmmakers, and I just never fit in. Like, I just never vibe. I've had friends before, but I've always felt unseen. And I'm not saying that I'm just desperate for attention. Me creating a social media presence is really to reach out to people who are just like that, who feel misunderstood, who feel like they have not found, like, their community. But anyways, I'm getting off topic and I have to be more organized. When I watch other influencers talking about how they create their videos, they're always like, oh, I write a script. I'm like, a script? I just, like, get on here and start talking. I'm not organized at all. I really feel like if I do too much of that, it's just gonna feel like work and I'm not gonna wanna do it. Because I'm, like, very free-spirited. I'm a double Aquarius, so Sagittarius moon. So I'm all about just going with the flow, having fun, like, whatever. I hate being too serious. Plan B happiness does not exist. When I was modeling and stuff, I met people who were modeling in LA or whatever the case, and they would say things like, oh yeah, like, you know, I'm from Oklahoma, and if my dreams don't work out here, I'm just gonna move back to Oklahoma and go back to school to be a nurse. I didn't have those plan Bs because there was nothing else I wanted to do. I feel like I was put on this earth to be a published author like R.L. Stein, to be a fashion model, to be, you know, an actor, to be a comedian, you know, to be an influencer, to be a public figure for kids and teenagers or people in general who feel misunderstood and lost in life, because I know how that feels. I feel like those wants and needs, desires are in me because I'm meant to live that life. I wish I wasn't built so complex. I find myself comparing my journey to other people's. So sometimes I will go on social media and I'll, like, watch videos of, like, people talking about how they manifested their influencer life. And when you hear their journey, they make it sound so easy, or maybe the things that they did, you do. And you may feel like, well, oh my gosh, like I'm doing that and this isn't happening for me. What the hell? They leave things out. They don't tell you that they were homeless for 2 years. And that's not everyone, because everyone's journey is different. Nothing's gonna happen overnight. And even if it did, it would be a new level of problems. I also have to remind myself that I have to tune everything and everyone out. Focus on that goal. And don't look around too much at what everyone else is doing. Who cares? And it's easier said than done, but keep it in mind, like, once you get the things that you've been going through hell for, you're gonna forget about all this other stuff, or it's gonna feel like a distant memory, another life. You gotta remind yourself how bad you want this. Like when you're going through hell and it just seems like it's never happening, your dreams are just not becoming a reality. Ask yourself how bad you want this, because you might just be able to realize, okay, I don't think I want this for the right reasons, because being an influencer, being beautiful, being a millionaire at 25 years old, it's so popular now that everyone feels like they have to be that. A lot of that is a facade. And for the ones that are living their life, that's their journey, and life is never perfect for anybody. At the end of the day, you know what you want, you know what kind of person you are, you know that you're ambitious, you know that you're not gonna let yourself be a failure. Be patient and just have the confidence that it's gonna happen. A lot of people who are living the life you want, most of them let you know straight up that it didn't happen overnight. It took a long time, and once it happens, everything just fell into place. They attracted so much. It all just came left, right, up, down, inside, out, like it was all just everywhere. For me personally, how I know I'm going down the right path, because no matter how devastating I failed on my journey, there's always that little confirmation to let me know to keep going. Because when all these doors are closing in your face and it seems like you're not going anywhere, sometimes that means that you're going down the wrong path. And you just have to really sit down and face that and ask yourself if that's what it is. Because if there's just too many bumps in the road and not enough confirmation and you don't feel like you're moving forward, that's the problem. You might just be influenced by social media or by other people. You might just want to be cool and fit in and whatever the hell, and that's not what your life is about, babe. Your strength will be tested, your confidence will be tested, but at the end of the day, you will be made stronger as a person. The character development is so real. I'm talking to myself to stay healthy, stay positive on this journey, because it can destroy you. It can destroy your self-esteem, your mental health. You can't let it though, because that's not what it's about. I don't want to be toxic and say, oh, don't be weak, but you have to stay strong. Let your dreams, let your faith carry you on this journey. If you feel like you're not doing enough, that probably means that you're doing enough. You know if you're not doing enough, because nothing is going to fall in your lap. That's just it. And those same people that are talking about you and saying that what you're doing isn't going to work, they're sitting back waiting for you to make it. If they really didn't believe that you were going to make it, they support you. You're doing what a lot of people don't have the guts to do. So y'all have a good day. I hope this video makes sense. Overall, if you didn't take anything else from this video, just know that you're gonna get there. You're gonna get there. Like, something is telling you to pursue this because it's for you.